My name is Hilda Bahena. I'm a staff attorney with Legal Assistance Foundation of Metropolitan, Chicago. I am working on my 4th year here, previously practicing in California. I am originally from Chicago. I grew up in the southwest side in an area called Little Village, which is a majority Mexican immigrant community or new arrived immigrants. My parents are actually from Mexico. I am fully bilingual, which I find to be very helpful in being able to provide services to the community. Here as a staff attorney, I do a little bit of everything, but I would say where I have the most experience is really working with domestic violence survivors. Right after college, I actually worked for a private agency that was contracted by DCFS. I had one case where she was a domestic violence survivor, and the abuser started abusing the children as well, one child in particular. DCFS removed the children because the children were in danger. But when I got to know a little bit more of the family circumstances, I found it so unfair that this person who was a victim of violence herself was being punished, and the children were being punished when they were removed, where all she needed was resources. Part of my job was to provide her with resources, and it was amazing to see the changes in her. She started believing in herself. She started taking classes and parenting classes. She actually ended up getting her children back because she complied with everything. I don't think she understands what impact she had on me. And I realized this group is not getting the resources, but once they receive the resources, they're able to move to violent-free lives, then that's what we need to do.
She listens, she asks questions, and then she somehow identifies what's the most important thing at the moment, and then follows up with the clients. That's why domestic violence is something that she's so good at, because that's what domestic violence victims often need, is someone to listen to the immediate need and then the other needs that will be coming in the next few weeks or months.
When I look at a case, I'm an attorney, so I do legal analysis. What are the legal remedies that they could obtain? However, it is important to talk with your client and see what is it that you need. When you're able to connect the client with other resources in addition to the legal resource, then the client is able to help themselves to create changes in their lives. Yes, it's a legal case, but it's a human being that's there.
I nominated her because of that skill and the passion to work with other people, spend hours and hours talking to the client, hours and hours looking for resources. I really think that's something that an advocate should be doing as much as possible, and I'm very impressed that she's been doing it throughout her entire career.
I really love working with domestic violence survivors. And honestly, I learn from them more than anything. They're so resilient. And not only do they strive to survive, they learn that they could do so much more. And they're a community that really empowers me at the end, because when you see the changes that they've made, it's amazing.